Hello everyone, it's Saturday and it's Saturday Live with Iulia. Let me see who is there with us today. Being Yash Patel and Roman Sajan is with us today. He was trying to put some light for us to see better the makeup, because today the subject is makeup and we have a very special guest as far as I know. Okay, let's see who. Oh, he didn't send me. Yeah, I thought he sent me already the invite, the request to come live. Yes, he did. Sean is our guest. Every Saturday, I bring a specialist in different fields so that we can learn new things while we are in this lockdown. And today, Sean is here.
Hey, Iulia!
Hello, hi, Sean. How are you?
Very, very good. Oh my God, you're looking so beautiful.
Thank you so much. I hope the connection will not give us troubles because it's raining outside. So from time to time, I might drop signal. But try the best session, makeup session. You told me that you a little bit of teaser of masterclass how to do our makeup, and
Yes.
you with your colors, you just make people look much more beautiful, to feel more confident, because every time when you look in the mirror, you feel beautiful, you feel much more confident. So it's about how you feel, right? And
Yes.
I think it's very important right now while we are in lockdown to look good, right? Because
Yes.
we're inside a house, we still have to take
Yes.
care of our skin, we still have to look good and have that kind of a good feeling about ourselves, right?
Yes. I mean, you can see
Think
I put a wig on.
the look is so much different. How come?
I mean, I always wanted to try out a wig on myself because I'm like my dad. I have no hair on the top. I have only hair in the side. And this was the time I realized, Julia, that I really want to try out this wig out, and I am feeling more and more comfortable. And like you said right now, that even in lockdown, it's very important to feel good. And I think this just made me feel 10 years younger. And I'm so happy that I can help a lot of young kids who are facing problem with hair, and they can look at me and say, nobody can make fun of you. If you feel comfortable and happy, just get it done.
Yes, but even your look for this is looking very good.
Thank
I
you.
like it. But even your look before, people knew you with that look. It was your signature, right? So
Yes,
I think
exactly.
hair, hair, short hair. These are just details. It's so important how you feel, right? If you feel good about yourself, you feel confident. If your
Yes,
relationship with yourself, then you look, because that joy that you are right with yourself will show on your face.
exactly. How you feel inside is so important. And trust me, we all are just sitting inside, and this is making me so confident. And I'm so happy that you called me for this day, Yuri, because I was sitting inside the house and getting more and more stressed. But thank you. Let's really talk right now. But by the way, Yuri, your voice is breaking a lot.
Yes, that's because of the internet. Unfortunately, I can't help it. But anytime when you can't hear me, please let me know so I can repeat.
All right. Cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool. That. Yes.
Thank you for accepting my invitation to give
Thank
tips
you.
to our viewers, to our followers. I think it will be a very good session. Women will be
Yes.
very happy. I'm sure. I already received many
Yes.
messages and many questions for you. And I also
Yes.
have questions, because the questions about makeup and how to look better are. And so, yeah, let's start. Please tell me first about how is this lockdown for you?
For me, it was very openly for the first 1 week, 2 weeks. I was really quite happy inside me because I got this break. But after 2 weeks,
Mhm.
I started feeling this restlessness sitting inside the house. And my mom and me, we are just sitting here. And my mom is a little bit on the older side, so I can't go at all out. I need to be very careful. And but trust me, after this 1 month, after putting this patch on, I feel so much younger and better. And I also realized that life before pandemic was a different situation for me, and this is the time for me to realize what my life will be after pandemic also, like what I'm going to do, what I'm going to focus on. And I think this, we are really, in a way, we say, oh my God, pandemic has really ruined us. I think it's also great time for us to understand, all right, now what's going to happen after this really bad time, you know? And I think we all need to stay very strong, and it's not easy, and eat healthy, exercise, and feel good, and plan for tomorrow, life after this pandemic. So I'm totally excited for that.
Yes, that's very good advice. We have to take care of ourselves. We have this time to take care of
Yes.
ourselves, and
Yes.
have this all physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
this. Please tell me uh,
Hmm.
your goals because you
Can
spoke.
you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Can you
Mm,
hear me?
yeah.
Okay, super, super. So you spoke already about what will you do after pandemic, right? After the lockdown,
Yes.
you already set up some goals for yourself.
Yes, I have already planned. I have realized I was living in a fear. You live very openly. I had this fear. That's what I posted today also. 6 years before, I'm a makeup and a hairstylist, as you know. I've done more than 60 Bollywood films. I have done two Telugu films. I've done an international film. But 6 years before, I started with social media, and I got a lot of flags for it 6 years before because people didn't knew what social media was, and I was always keeping a step behind because I had this fear being a celebrity makeup and hairstylist. Will the artist love this? And I was really blessed that there were few artists, you know, Jackie or Shraddha or all these girls who have really supported me in a way in that time. But still the fear was there, Yulia. I had a lot of fear of when my manager used to say, Shan, you know, we are humans, we have so many fears. But this pandemic made me realize it's like a dairy I kept, and whether people accept me with that or not, I'm very sure after pandemic, I know that I'm going to take time out for social media. I'm going to take out for films. I want to get you ready one day, face to face, not on live. And we have been planning this for too long.
Oh, I know. For too long, but I'm sure it's gonna happen soon.
Very
After
soon.
this, for sure we're gonna meet and we're gonna have like a
Yes.
live, maybe do a live session for the viewers also to see how you.
Yes. But before that, can I say something? What your skin looks like, touch wood, touch wood, touch wood. It shines so beautifully. What is that? Like, I love it.
So sweet. Thank you. I haven't done much. I think the fact that I'm in the middle of the nature that helps me so much, you know, because
Yes.
in your whole being breathe, right, and the oxygen
Yes.
helps so much, right, and the nature.
Yes. Yes.
And that you are, you know, whatever you do reflects on your skin, on your face, right?
Yes. Yes.
If you
Yes.
breathe correctly, if you take care of your mental health or your emotional health as well, that
Yes.
reflects on your face, right? So that's
Yes. Yes.
important. Besides the tricks and tips that you use for makeup and all, the beauty has to come from that, right? And
Yes.
I
It is the most important.
look the most beautiful while they are happy and they are good with themselves, right?
Exactly. That's when people ask me, Yulia, a lot of times, you know, so like what cream should be used, what product should be used. I always say it's so easy just to put makeup, but look at your skin and it looks so like beautiful, and that shows, you know, living healthy, being happy in peace. You know that comes the inner glow is the most important thing. So I'm definitely really excited for this. So let's start now.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I have so many questions for you, and
Okay.
I think the first question is for you as a makeup artist.
Mhm.
When you meet a face, you have a fresh new face that you have to do the makeup for. Which are the
Mhm.
most important that you focus on?
All right. So whenever I see a new face, what I do is I first for 10-15 minutes I really look at all the features of the face, like from the eyes, nose, lips, and like face structure, which is the most important, because some face structure can look really harsh, because if you have like square face, some face structure is really soft. So I always identify what the things I can look more beautiful. So in sense, like if I see, like if the person has beautiful eyes, everything, I just want to enhance the beauty. I don't believe in the trick what a lot of makeup artists do, like, okay, now it's time of concealer, now it's time of powdering, now it's time of cutting. Some people don't need cutting. Like, look at your face itself. You have such a beautiful chiseled face. Like, I would never really chisel it more, because it's naturally
Okay,
like that, you know.
as an example of my face, right? What exactly will you do for my face? Like you see my
It
and tell me what will you focus on, what will you try to hide, to cover, you know?
Yes.
The makeup is enhancing the enhancing those qualities that you cover a little bit here, things which are like imperfections or
So if I get to you do your makeup right now, I would just look at your face and I can see. I would not even do contouring any of this portion for you, because you are already really nice and thin and chiseled here. But I would just contour a little bit of your, like above your forehead, like in this area, so that I can see. Then I can just bring it together. So I don't know whether you believe, whether you like it, but a lot of people say like a lot of too much cutting makes you really hollow and it's not really nice. So I like that, to give that plumpness to it. So I would say I would not contour totally your face, because you don't need contouring at all from here. I feel like you are really nice and really nice structured. So, but here, this area, I would contour a little bit and keep it as minimum as possible.
yeah, even Jigsaw is an example of contouring the forehead, right? Because even forehead is like right, and like the makeup system is so visible. I think
Yes.
eating a little bit for on the camera, right? In reality. So how you can you hear what I say?
No, it's breaking a lot. I'm so sorry. It's like really breaking a lot. But it's like coming and going. But I try again. Sorry.
So sorry. I'm so I wish I could do something about it, but I'm like helpless. the
I know. No, we are going to do this. We are going to do this for sure.
Okay, so I was saying sometimes the makeup that you do in reality
Hmm.
a little bit different than the ones that it shows on the screen. So, for example, because you are saying about contouring the
Forehead.
uh, sometimes in pictures you can see actually the whole contouring like so much darker, right?
Yes.
But
Yes.
this screen on the videos or pictures, maybe it looks different, right? So
Yes.
how manage the good reality and on the screen at the same time?
So the thing is, experienced makeup artists very openly will understand the difference between the big screen cameras, and there's also a huge difference that we need to do a little bit more extra, because when you see an actress in front of the camera, of course her makeup is a little bit stronger. But what happens, because of we have this great amazing DOPs, and once they start doing all the clearing and also the color correcting, it also fades away. So with all my experience, what I have learned is that in movies you have to do a little bit stronger than what is in real life. But
Mhm.
if you can keep it as natural as possible, because today it's all digital also, we see everything. So I would say always play around, always with contouring a shade lighter or darker than your natural skin tone. Like, don't go extreme dark, because then you see in the digital era right now that there is a lot of contouring happening. But if you keep it really soft and if you blend it really well, trust me, it goes so natural on big screen. But again, I'm saying there is a huge difference between a moving camera and a photography. If you're doing a fashion shoot, you can do as natural as possible, because there, again, the camera is very different of a moving camera. So you have to play around as a makeup artist, whether you are doing a movie or whether you're doing a fashion shoot, or whether the actress or the model is walking the ramp, like on ramp, like, there are harsh lights and there are such flashes in front of you. You have to go much stronger. And if you are performing on a stage, like you are a singer, like if you are singing on a stage, or if you are like performing on a stage, you have to go definitely louder because the lights are so strong on your face. So a makeup artist has to understand one makeup will not go with each platform. So every platform has to be well divided, and you have to have that sense of, okay, there will be stronger light, there will be natural light, and there will be maybe indoor shooting. So this is the most important factor. A makeup artist or even a singer like you or an actress, they should really take care of that and have this in your mind.
That's such a good thing that you know. It has to be according the makeup according to the occasion, to the moment of the day. Can you hear me?
Little. It's like breaking.
Suddenly around. I guess you are around me. I'm so sorry for that. I said it's an important thing that you just said, because the makeup has to be according to the event, to the moment of the day, to what you wear. I mean, there are so many things that you have to take care of while you're
Yes.
doing your makeup, choosing how to do your makeup. Please tell me, which is the makeup that you find the most difficult to do?
I would say the most difficult is definitely the big screen, because you see everything so much more larger than life. It is so difficult because each lashes you put, you will see on big screen. Even if your lip liner goes a little bit wrong, you see on big screen. So I would say definitely moving camera and the natural look is the most difficult, because if you are doing a glam, dolled up look, you can go a little bit over the top. But especially when you do films, when there is like a scene which is like a sad scene and all, you can't suddenly have contouring or lines. So I would say movies are definitely the most difficult one, but what I enjoy the most is stage. I love getting
Oh,
actresses ready on stage shows.
see, I've seen what you do for Jacqueline all the time for the shows. Like you add glitter and stars and that you play. Like your creativity, I think, can express at that time, right? When you have
I
the
love it. But also, it's very important, Yulia, that the actress, my muse, should be very comfortable. I'm very, very lucky that, Jackie always has been one supporting system in my life, where she always says, okay, I don't care, Shan, just make sure my hair is not getting damaged. But she never really says anything. And that is a huge plus point for our makeup artists like me, because we are getting the freedom to play around. Like when we were doing the Dabang tour, we made sure, like, she was sure that she wanted different looks, and it was such a pleasure to work with her, because she was letting me do what I want. So I was playing around with different eye colors, hair. So that's a huge important thing, so that we can also show our art the way we want.
yeah, the looks were amazing. I really love them, and
Thank you.
that you went like with your creativity, so beautifully.
Thank
That
you.
were like wow, you know,
Thank you. Thank you.
different. So different. That's important. To be different, to be original, and
Yes.
but you do this, as you said, when the artist like really trusts you and is
Yes.
open to try looks, and you have to have a good mind as well for that.
True, true, true. And sometimes I feel also our time is so less in this world,
Mm.
and like being an actress, being on big screen, of course, it's like millions of people's dream to be there where you all guys are. So I feel as an artist, as an actress also, as a like performer also, I think it's like that little time we have, and we are here to entertain and make your audience see different looks and let them enjoy so much. That's so important. But a lot of people are a little bit stubborn, but I think if any makeup artist gets that easy way of getting a artist, I mean, that artist is really lucky,
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
really blessed.
blessed, but you are, because you are a hardworking man, and you
Thanks.
did in what you do, and it's so much deserved it. Uh,
Oh,
tell me how it is to work with all these big stars for the big movies and all. How it is as an experience for you? How it was for the first time when you worked for a big movie?
All
for the
right. So the first ever movie was Ye Sali Zindagi, and the actress was Chitrangada, and she was really. It was like not like a glamorous film. So though it was my childhood dream to do a Bollywood film, that's why I came from Germany. But the I waited for 4 years in Delhi to get a film.
Are you
Sorry.
from Germany? Are
Yes,
you
I'm
from
from. Ja, ich komme aus Deutschland. Sprichst du Deutsch?
Ooh, little bit.
Ein bisschen.
Yeah.
so
Wow.
So from my childhood, I was a huge Sri Devi fan. So I always used to watch her crazy looks. And yeah, when I got my first chance after working for 4 years in Delhi, I got Ye Sali Zindagi, but I was not able to play around. But my second movie was Murder 2, again with Jackie. And of course, the director Mohit Suri was like really open. And he said, just make her really look nice and hot and glamorous. And that was the time where we really played around. And I was really lucky that the movie look was really appreciated in that time. But I would say when I saw Ye Sali Zindagi also or Murder 2 also on big screen for the first time, I was so happy because that was my childhood dream. And of course, with the years of 60 films down the line, it's like, okay, now it's crazy, like it's good also. But every movie I get, I always get very excited when the director and the artist, like the actress, they support because I need the support from the director, A, number one. Two,
Mhm.
the DOP has to like it also, and then the actress saying yes to get ready every day the same way. So I was really blessed with everyone I've worked, especially like my last film, I did the entire look for the movie Malang. And
Okay.
yeah,
Wonderful with Ellie. That look was amazing. And I think
thank you.
everyone spoke about that, you know?
Yeah, thanks to Mohit, also the director, he was like, dude, do whatever you want. And I had the freedom of giving her the tattoos, an example, and creating each looks for the film was an extreme, amazing experience for me because it's not only about the girl or the boy, it was the entire film. So somehow I felt like, you can play around and show your art if the director trusts you, if the artist trusts you. And every time I get a project like this, I feel really, really happy.
Of course, of course. And I'm happy for you because you can express as an artist. And please,
Exactly.
this is the last question about your movies and the movies that you were part of. Which was the most challenging look that you had to give to create?
The most challenging look I had to do ever was I don't think no, I think the most challenging was actually Malang because I realized and taking an entire film was too much of work because I was too used to work with one person and it was very easy. But when I did Malang, I realized, oh my God, I needed to know the graph of the film because it's everyone also in it, right? So that was definitely the most difficult film I have done because there were too many people and X people were quite easy in the film, X people were quite difficult in the film. Of course, then the difficulty starts more. But I would say Malang was definitely my biggest lesson of my life to realize, okay, and taking an entire film, this is like the pressure you have if you do it.
Happy to hear all this, and I'm sure all the followers who are here are excited to find out all this things from beyond the camera.
Exactly.
Um, and let's go now. Let's start our discussion about makeup because I'm sure the girls really want to know your secrets, your tips, your tricks. And if you remember, I told you before we enter live, I told you, you know what, my face is so tired because puffy, so give me, a solution for that. Remember, I told you.
I do. I kept everything ready for you, but looking at you, I don't think you have any problem right now. You're perfect. But if you have puffiness, one thing is this magic product. So, especially
Have it
puffy.
here at the farm. So I don't have many products here at the farm with me. Thought that will be here for a very short time, and then
Uh-huh.
we
Lockdown.
had to manage, yeah, with whatever we had here.
Hmm.
So yeah, I have that thing, the roller. I
Roller.
have it at home. Yeah, and it works. You keep it in the fridge, right? And then you
Yes.
massage. Yeah,
And
it's so
make
good.
sure, especially usually puffiness comes under the eyes. So this is a beautiful product, like a roll to bring the water retention, to bring it out. This is like one must to have, but this is a quite expensive tool. I mean, not a lot of people can actually afford this.
Okay.
So I would say the cheapest what we can all afford is the ice cubes. Like that is magic. And if you notice, this is almost like an ice cube if you think about it. So how we use this product, you can use the same way ice cube also by pushing with soft pour. You can push it to the side. You can ice your face, and I would say icing is magic. Like icing, looking. And one more trick: when you guys feel puffy, and if you want to remove the water retention of your face, look up and do it. A lot of people, what they do is, and this is said by a doctor, you cannot dip your face, you cannot look down and do, because then the water retention comes back. So literally it doesn't go. So what you have to do is, whenever you use, even you can use the plastic bottles, you can use
Okay.
like a zip bag, put some ice in it so that the water doesn't drop, hold your face up and start pressing it really softly. So what happens is it all goes and it goes away. So that is one of the easiest ways to do.
Okay.
Really?
Oh my God, Jax! What are you doing? Jax,
Come,
see my hair.
come.
You gave that time?
But look,
How is my hair?
so good.
Do
Not
I look,
bad.
Yeah.
yeah, 10 years younger?
Yes, you do. You do indeed.
You did?
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you guys completed this? The live?
No, 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 we just started.
yeah. Actually, yeah, it's already like 1 hour past already. No,
How
no,
is
half
this?
an hour.
Yeah.
Not bad. The hair.
Okay, good.
Okay, so wait,
Yeah.
how long is this for?
2 weeks. It will stay for 2 weeks. It will not come off.
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
can
So,
pull it. This is my real hair. All this is my real hair. But what you see long is my fake hair. And I feel like, I already told, I feel like 10 years younger.
Don't
Jackie,
look
I
at.
feel so weird to look at you with this hair.
I feel even my hair is different. Even my hair is.
Very different.
yeah,
I'm
actually, she
rich
cut her
now.
hair here. She cut it here.
Bachchan, I did it
It's
by myself.
I wish she made a video out of it. It would have been so amazing for people to see. Jackie can't understand seeing me with this hair.
Yeah,
I feel
actually,
hot.
without hair. Now I can't imagine you without hair. Why are your eyes looking so
No,
glazed?
I'm not going. No, I'm just. I feel very hot suddenly when I saw you. I wanted to show you face to face.
Yeah.
Not possible anymore.
Not possible anymore. We know we saw it in life.
So what look are you guys doing today?
We just
I'm
started
going.
talking about it. I said maybe he will show me a little bit how to do the makeup for the eyes.
I
Yeah.
I mean, both you girls have such beautiful skin. I mean, I need some more shine on my face. Where is my makeup now? I need to put some. You guys' skin are looking so good. Sorry?
are
Actually, I'm too
actually.
shiny. I'm too
Yeah.
shiny.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm so excited to see you all.
Your chat. Enjoy your chat. Have fun. Nice to see you, Sean.
Bye, Babu.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Bye.
Yeah. It was good to have. I'm sure you're happy to see her. You might
Yes,
have
I
missed.
haven't seen her for so long, and I wanted to show her this face to face. But that's why last time I was like, let me know go FaceTime. But this is
Yeah.
something now she saw.
Yeah, but you look very good. I like it. I like it. I'm sure she's enjoying it as well. Look like
Yes.
that. You'll see if you like, maybe next time we'll see you with long hair. Why
Yes,
not?
of course. I'm going to try out every kind of hair. Like life is too short. Let's enjoy it before it melts, right?
This is the best time to try new things. Even makeup, to practice makeup is such a good time for this, right? Because even if you
Exactly.
up, no one can see you, right? You are in the
No,
house.
exactly. You're sitting in the house.
And practice makes such a big difference, right?
Yes. It's all about the practice. And the more you do, you realize your own face, how what suits your face, what doesn't suit your face. So right now it's actually the time. Like try out everything possible.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Okay, start with the makeup. Oh, okay. Coming back to the discussion that you told me, ice is very good for puffy face. Good.
Yes.
Right. So that is very important not to put the face down. That I actually have seen many doing that, and a bowl of full ice. They put their face in, which is
No.
right. It has
So
to
big up, up. The reason is if you pull it down, the water resistance really doesn't go. So you need to pull it back and it has to flow down. So it's very important when you do it to look your neck up, because one of the really known doctors in India, they told me, if you have a problem of water retention and you have a big scene, if the artist has a big scene the next day, please tell that artist even not to sleep extremely straight, flat on the head, because keep the head even, because when you sleep is when you are flat on your head, it goes really like it pulls it up. So if you keep the head more straight, your water retention will go much more and faster from your face.
hey, for a shoot. You should sleep on the chair or what?
It is difficult, but no pain no gain. Anything for beauty we have to do sometimes.
That's very true. That's very true. Okay,
Yes.
so before we start the makeup, how we
Yes.
prepare.
So the most important before doing makeup is you have to make sure your skin is super, super clean and neat, because what happens is you can't put on dirty face, or if you have already makeup, the smoothness never comes. So it's very, very important that you use your own favorite face wash, toner, moisturizer. And then a lot of people, they wait for the makeup artist to come. I would always say not to use, because every makeup artist has a different brand. So the first layer of your skin, which is your moisturizer, if you use your own product, it's always the best, because you don't know which makeup artist is going to come, what product he has. So always make sure that you have your own moisturizer, your own creams. So on top of it, you can ask the makeup artist if his products have sunscreen like in it, SPF in it. But if the person, he says no, some makeup artists are okay with using sunscreen, because the problem is sunscreen has like a filter, like a white shade. So sometimes the makeup goes a little bit like gray after that. So, and Yulia, one thing very important is nowadays most of the makeup has SPF, like a lot of SPF. So we don't need to really worry, because the powder has SPF, the liquid foundation has SPF. Nowadays, even the blusher has SPF. So we are giving already layers and layers, and the skin is not really empty before you go into the sun. So not to worry about the sunscreen part so much. More than the sunscreen, what is more important is clean skin, and then start the makeup, because a clean skin shows you the most amazing result, because the blending will be perfect, there will be no stickiness, there will be no harsh lines. So a clean skin is the most important factor.
Okay, so clean face, hydrated face, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
I use a primer or mattifier, because as you see, my face is quite shiny, and
All right.
honestly, I don't like face. I like it only on my highlight. I
I know.
don't really love this, and I seriously, I put before I put a mattifier. I
Oh
just
my
put it
God.
here, and I still shine like bright like a diamond.
Lucky you. I mean, I have dry skin, so I'm extremely like sad about my dry skin. But trust me, oily skin is the best. You get lesser wrinkles, because
Okay.
I will have very soon a lot of lines because it's super dry. But your skin is naturally blessed with a little bit oiliness, where you will have that
Yeah, the T
natural.
zone is all.
So it is so good for the skin to have your natural oil. But coming to the point, I exactly understand what you say, because if you start sweating or having oiliness here or on the side of the forehead, it looks like, in especially on big camera, it looks a little bit weird. So for that, nowadays there are a lot of powders, especially I have special powders, mattifying powders, which works like magic, which I only put at the areas where I want it to be matte, like on the side of the nose. On the top of the nose, I keep that natural shine. In the middle of the forehead, I keep the natural shine, but I make sure the sides, under the jawline, like this area, all this has to be nice and matte, so that you get that nice three-dimension and that nice face, you
Mm,
know?
great, great. And then you apply. So after this primer and
Uh-huh.
mattify, you apply the base, right?
No, I don't start with the base. I start with the blusher.
Oh,
Yes. So I start with a blusher around the cheeks. So I put a strong blush, which is not powder blush, but it's a cream blush. So after the primer, immediately my first step is I put around the apple, only at the apple, like a really nice pink or dark colored blusher. And then I start, so if it's a very natural look, I start then with the contouring. So
okay,
I
okay.
don't start with the,
Shape of the face.
yes. So then I start after the blusher, I start with the contouring and I blend the contouring really well. Once the contour is blend, I take my liquid foundation and I put it where all I want to highlight it. Then if you take either a sponge or a brush, whichever you feel comfortable with. Sorry?
Should I do it talking?
Let's do
Should I
it.
do
Let's
that?
do it. So take a blush, a cream blush.
That I don't have. But for those
Lipstick?
when you don't have all those products that you need, you have limited products, you can maybe use a lipstick or something else for a
Yes.
blush.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. I
Okay.
sometimes use blush also, lipstick also as a blusher. And I like to keep this. Perfect. So
Yeah.
take the blush only, no, only on the apple.
Here.
Yes. Only on the apple. Yes. Here. Here.
Good.
Here also. Around your nose. Here. Here. No, 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 not there. Here. Yeah. On the nose side.
Okay.
That gives you freshness. Yes. And here.
You know what? I have a darker shade of foundation. Should I use this better?
Yes, that foundation is amazing. That is a beautiful foundation of MAC. I love that foundation. So
But now,
what I do is, Yulia, I do it with you, which is easier than for us both.
okay, okay,
So take this. See what I'm doing.
okay,
I'm starting with the color here. Can you
okay.
see like a contouring?
Yeah, yeah, I can see.
Okay, I did it here, and then I start, and this is the only area I am using the color here. Can you see
There. Oh
here?
my God.
Yes, like that.
Like this.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now I look like I have chicken pox.
No. And now blend it. Blend it nicely here. So you get like almost like a tan here. Can you see?
Okay. Yeah, I like tan.
Yes.
I
Now,
feel
see, always youth and freshness comes when you have that little bit of reddishness around your nose. You know, that is really gives you that freshness.
I'm gonna a mirror right here for me to
Mm-hmm.
see. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. So
Yes. Lovely.
a lot of freshness suddenly.
Now, what product do you have to contour your face?
I don't contour my face much. What do I have? I can use this maybe, which is a foundation which is darker, a darker shade
But
of.
is it darker than what the foundation you have for the next
Yeah.
strip? Okay, all right. So then use it only on your forehead, only on your. So your illusion should be four finger, all right, and that rest. Yeah, no, four finger from here, from your eyebrow. Okay, from here. Can you see?
Okay. Yeah.
And the rest of the part darken it. So the
Ooh,
forehead should be equal to your four fingers, the width of your
really?
four fingers. Yes.
No idea. Okay, 4 fingers.
No, no. Take
Okay,
the ends.
my face
Take the side.
is not that broad.
Yeah. So start coloring that whole rest area. No, not this area. This part.
Which one?
This.
Okay. Oh, this one. Like short.
Yes. Perfect. Yeah. Now
Oh,
this is your contouring line.
okay. Okay. I hope I'm doing it fine.
Yes, you
Te-
are. And
Teacher.
also make sure you blend it inside your hairline so that you don't see a dark line, or because usually our hairline is quite light. So make sure you are coloring it inside your hairline.
Okay. Okay. I'm doing that. Okay. La, 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 la. Sorry.
Lovely. Yeah, exactly what you're doing. It's perfect.
Yeah. Great.
Yes.
Super. Can you see a
Lovely.
difference?
Yes, I can see. I can see that it's a very light shade, but you have to actually have a little bit more darker contouring color. But it's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
okay. Okay. Yeah.
And
Let's
now
not.
I want, and
Yeah.
now I want you to use the same color
Okay.
around your jawline.
Yeah. To make it a little bit more.
Because in pictures with all the flash and the light, usually our face becomes very flat. So this gives you the three-dimensional effect.
Oh, I'm 3D now.
And use the same color around your on the side of your nose.
Okay. I hope I'm okay. Side of my nose like this and this.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Okay. And here, a bit
Yeah,
shorter.
you can do it. Yeah, to shorten the nose, but yes. And the sides.
Okay, now achoo! Don't sneeze
Oh
during
my
this.
God, it's the scariest thing right now.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm done.
Yes, and I think you have really fabulous skin. So I want your foundation very little and put just three dots on the cheeks, on the top of your nose, on the
I have
middle of your eyebrows, and make a triangle on your forehead and one dot on your chin. So one,
okay, take me slowly. Okay. So
okay.
I have like powder, not liquid. So I can use this maybe or no?
Yes, yes, yes. You can. It is a lighter shade than your contouring, right?
It is.
So then take the powder.
It's like a cream kind of. Okay. So this.
Yes. And start pressing it on your, yes, exactly,
Okay. Okay.
that area above the lips, on our laugh line, on your middle of your eyebrows and your forehead in the middle.
Okay.
So what happens is, because you did the contouring before, it will start blending much more, because now you won't see the strong line. Did you understand why I do the contouring before the makeup? So now everything conceals properly.
Yeah. That's very good. Okay. Done?
I mean, you are perfectly done right now. I would tell you, do you have a little bit more blusher, like a little bit more color here?
Should I put more?
Yes, a little bit more, because now, because we powdered it, it's gone inside already.
Oh, okay. Here.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, here, yeah, here. Yes, there. Yes.
Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Tap, 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 tap.
And trust me, this tapping is the easiest way to blend the makeup, and the fingers are the best for it. So you don't need really expensive brushes even.
My fingers. I
Yeah.
love it. I feel it's so much better, blend so much better, and you, you can feel the texture of the skin. Oh, by the way, then
Yes.
if you want to cover, actually, when I thought of the guest of this Saturday, I thought, oh, should I do the makeup? And then I realized I have a little bit of pimple here. It's dry now.
Oh,
So
no, it's okay. We are humans.
we'll use it because I need to know how to cover it. He will tell me how to cover it well.
Yes. Do you have an earbud?
Yes, I do.
Lovely. Take it. Take your the pressed powder you had, that creamy pressed powder you had, that
Okay.
compact which you used on your whole face.
Yeah. Okay.
Dip it in it.
Okay.
And just see at the concentrated area where you have your pimple coming. And because we are humans, we will have pimple, and it's very normal. So just put it on top and just blend it on the finger with the concentrated area. That's the easiest way to cover it up. Take
Okay.
more of the color if
So
it's
now
not
with your
blending well. Is it growing?
okay.
Can you see it's getting covered? Is it getting covered with that brush, with the
Yeah.
earbud?
But with my finger, I
Yeah,
just
so
tap
that
it.
you blend it well.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to do really makeup throughout it. You know, you can just do it a little bit with that.
And for under eye, for dark
And
circles, like panda, what do you think?
please, you don't have dark circles, but do you have any concealers with you?
Yeah, I do have. I do have one that I use. It's a little bit more dry, but I like it.
All
So
right.
I have.
The best, because under eye should never look shiny because it reflects light. So under eye has to be super matte. So take few dots of it and with your finger, just start blending it in. You don't need much. I would say, yeah, that's more than enough.
Much product left. I use it during this lockdown. Whenever I use it, now it's almost.
We all need to go for shopping. We all need to go for shopping.
So a little bit. It doesn't have to be too much because the fine lines otherwise will be more evident.
Evident, exactly. It shows more. So as less as possible is better, but it is beautifully concealed. Now, do you have any compact powder?
Uh, yes, I do. I do have. Uh, oh, but it's inside. I have the.
All right. So what I want you to do is I want to use either a tissue paper also works. I want you to dab everywhere except your cheekbones. Yeah, perfect. Especially concentrate under your eyes, on your forehead, side of your forehead,
Huh.
under your eyes.
Under my eyes. I
Yes.
noticed one thing. If I put powder under my eyes, then it
Uh-huh.
gets.
Yeah, but what happens is if you are doing on a moving camera or something, if you want to highlight your cheeks and your apple of your cheeks, then you have to make it a little bit more matte, and also especially powder around your this area. Very important, because this should be super matte, because that's when it looks really nice and clean. And the side of the nose
Yeah.
and your side jaw, it has to be super matte. Yes.
Okay. Ta-da-dum. I'm getting matte now. We're the diamond, the shining diamond now with the powder.
Super. And look at you, you don't need more than this. I think makeup wise, it's more than enough. And eyebrows, what I see right now through the camera, it looks perfect. But you can fill it a little bit of the arch, a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah. Explain to me how to fill up the eyebrows.
Yes.
So I have this little small thing from
Uh-huh.
I'm very proud of
Yes.
her because she's Romanian and she has made a super good brand.
Oh my God, she is so amazing. I love her products, and she has created such a beautiful platform for herself. I mean, that's a lot of power to that woman.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so what should I do now with the
All right. See where your highest point of your eyebrow is, the arch, and
here?
start underneath that. Try not to go down because that makes your eye droopy. So try, okay, if I take also a brush, all right, what I would say is a lot of people, they do mistake is they start coloring like this. That is wrong, okay? In fact, start your highest point and go a little bit flared out so that you get that tightened eyebrow effect.
Okay, like this.
Yes. So it looks heavier also, and also it makes your eyebrow go a little bit more higher.
Like this?
Yes, exactly. Don't go lower than your natural hairline. Let it go there and start filling with the rest of the product, whichever is there in the brush. Start filling it up inside, because then if you bring a lot of product in the front of your eyebrow, what happens is it becomes really strong. So if you start from the middle of the eyebrow, there will be very little product left in the brush, and then it's easier for you to blend out and make it look more natural.
Okay, I'm doing that now. And by the way, Sean, I have a concern because as far as I know, after 1 hour of a live session, the connection, the session stops, right? It
Yes.
happened to me
No, not
once.
really. It goes, but let's quickly do it. Like, let's quickly finish because I think lashes are just left. But can I tell you something more also quickly? Quickly. Take the same product and do little hairline on your hair also, inside your hair. That brings your hairline smaller. The same color you used on your eyebrow, use it on your hairline also. So what happens is people get an illusion of the same color on your eyebrow and on your hairline. So I always use the same product there.
Oh, good tip. I have no idea about this.
See, can you see it already makes the forehead, and draw it also here where you look at me, this area where I can see your hairline, make it there a little darker so that it makes your forehead a little bit more nice and shaped. You know what I mean? Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Use the same product so people get this illusion of having the same color on the eyebrows and on the forehead, and it looks like hair.
Nice tip. Useful tip. Good, good. And now I'm very excited.
And the last, I think, according to me, you are amazingly ready. So I don't think we have the time for the lashes to teach them how to put. We can do it again next time. But when I do your makeup, I can do it. Do we have the time? We don't have. We have only 7 minutes left.
Yeah, or oh, by the way, I said I would love to. I mean, we can come back with another session after this hour. Like we can stop it and then continue if you want. It's up
Okay.
to you.
I'm on for anything.
Okay, so we can do that. But in the
Okay.
meantime, what's the next? So we said how to cover the pimples, how to cover the maybe some bruises, scratches, or something. It
Same
happens,
way.
and
I do the same way. I either take an earbud or I take a brush which is super, super thin, like an eyeliner brush or even a lip brush, which is really, really useful because if you have a cut or if you have a mark, it is very easy to cover it up with it. So like an example I show you, I have a mole here. Can you see a mole, a very small mole? So what I can do is I can take this product and this will cover it naturally. Can you see how easily I covered it? And the
okay.
mole is gone. So that's how
Oh,
covering, always use a small brush. A lot of people, when they want to cover something, they go with a fat brush and it just gets messy, your skin. So just take a concentrated brush so that you can really concentrate on the area which you want to cover it up.
okay, super, super. And then what we do?
Yes. Now, are the lashes ready?
Yeah, I have lashes. Yeah, I do have.
Okay, do you have an eyelash curler with you also?
No, I never use because my lashes are curled, and I that's why I never use.
All right,
Sorry.
so you can take the strip out, the lash strip out. Take the lash strip
Okay.
out.
Okay. No, I feel the
And
pressure.
no,
Just be-
because I really don't want this to finish before we didn't finish our look. So I really want this to finish.
but I want to save it that everyone else who didn't manage to see the live session to see it after
Yes,
that.
yes,
So actually, let's do one thing, guys. We're gonna learn how to use the lashes after the break
yes.
because
Cool.
yeah, we'll have to stop this session so that it gets saved. And after that, we
Yes,
can again with Sean for another, like to continue to learn how to put the lashes, to learn how to do maybe the liner, and to do a complete
yes.
and questions and answers immediately after I stop this live session. And I come back in like less than 1 minute. In 30 seconds, I come back. Me and Sean, we're coming back. Yeah?
Done.
See you.
See you, Mom.